Welcome to According to Star. It's your fearless host, Star. And I have the guest, Miss Thaia, Miss Petite, Miss Top Model, Miss Bite Size Fierceness over here. Just came back from New York Fashion Week, killing it.
Yes. Hello. It was an awesome time. I can't really complain. So, and I just wanted to say, do I really have to be petite?
You are. Isn't that like the category they put you in?
I mean, it is, but I had 6-inch heels on. I mean, doesn't that count?
6-inch heels? You had on 6-inch heels?
I did. I really did. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to be, I was trying to fit in with you tall girls. I tried.
Hopefully you did a great job. Were there other short people there too?
Yes, there was.
Like lots that model for your same person?
Well, all over, because there's like 7 designers. So we were kind of spread out. All the petite models were spread out. And then there was like gigantic girls,
So there's like a petite section, like a section.
We were all mixed in. It was petite.
I think that's so
super
cool.
tall. Mm-hmm.
Because it wasn't like that before.
No, it wasn't. We didn't get any play.
You couldn't even smell the runway back in the day.
No, you couldn't.
How you all up on it?
All up on it. How you want it.
That is awesome. Well,
Yes.
how has your week been so far?
It's been wonderful so far. What are we at, hump day? I want to say Monday. I was still a little jet lagged from New York. Got my life together on Tuesday, and here we are, hump day. I think I'm normal again.
Yeah, when did you get back? Because we had the fashion show rehearsal.
Sunday.
You got back on Sunday?
No, I got back Saturday. We had the rehearsal Sunday, so I still had that jet lag. I caught an earlier flight, so I didn't get caught in that pre-snowstorm. I was out.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Very smart.
And I don't really do planes like that. And it was already bad enough. We had 45 minutes of turbulence. I was ready to jump off.
45 whole minutes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like just hanging on. Just the plane was just driving like,
That stuff makes my heart go into my stomach. Like I just can't.
I was on a
literally
good plane.
hold on to my armrest like, oh God. Or like put my head down in my lap like.
No. I found out some educational things though, that the 737s and the 757s are indestructible planes. No matter what, they can land on water. They can land in dirt. We won't blow up.
Really?
Yeah. So the plane I was on was completely safe. And for future endeavors, I will be on 737 or 757.
That is great to know.
Yes.
Not them little Frontier Airlines.
Please don't do Spirit.
Mini planes. I don't know what type of soul plane.
Don't do any of that.
Oh my gosh. We're definitely dying on that one. That's for sure. You didn't pay to live.
No,
okay?
No.
You get what you pay for. But that's great to know.
Yes.
Good to know. Although I don't ever want to think about a plane crash. Like,
Listen. I pray so hard and take some
me too. I definitely
anxiety
say a prayer.
medication. We're good.
I say a little prayer like, Lord.
I'm just saying, I'm sharing the knowledge. If no one knows, those are the safest planes to be on. So please,
no more Frontier Airlines.
No, please don't do it. Don't get on an Airbus. Don't do any of it, okay?
Oh my God. Good to know. See, we're learning things.
Learning.
We got to have you all the time because you're teaching us things, teaching us how to live. Protect our vibranium.
Yes, please.
Oh. We're not going to get started yet. We'll wait. But yeah, what do you got coming up this weekend?
So, I'm so terrible, right? I usually have to pull out my calendar for this. So I'm for sure on Friday, we are supporting for Black History, which Star is a part of. Yeah, she's one of the featured models.
Oh, jeez.
Go Star, it's your birthday. Anyhow, so we have put together a fashion show for Kingdom Styles. She's new and upcoming with her boutique, and she also gets designs from Africa. So it comes from the motherland. I have a couple pieces myself, and it's wonderful fabric. Like, I'm telling you, it is hands down. It's real, authentic. It's lovely. So we're going to support and do that. So I'm kind of excited for that. Let's see. Saturday, we have auditions for Phoenix Fashion Weeks. Let's see what else is going on. I think I have a meet and greet, and there's something in the middle of the day I cannot remember. We have a photo shoot on Sunday with the lovely Star. Yes.
Which I'm so nervous about, but okay.
Don't. It's all going to work out.
I'm going to need your help, like, posing the girls and stuff.
Yeah, I could definitely help with that.
Yeah.
It's right up my alley.
Mm-hmm.
What looks good on your body? Yes.
You're the pose coach for that. That's your assignment.
I can handle that. I'll go last.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can shoot your single shots last.
Yeah, I'll go last.
Okay, perfect. But yeah, definitely need your help with posing them. I'm excited about that. It's gonna be a lot, and he's gonna shoot in here.
Huh?
Well, it's 3 photographers, but they're gonna shoot in here.
It's gonna be
because backdrops. Busy. Well, I'm gonna move. Everything's gonna be like shifted
that
out of
way.
Here, like
okay,
up out of here. So like
we're still gonna be tight though, because you still have 16, don't you?
Yeah, he said I showed him the space, and he was like, "Yeah, I got plenty of room, to shoot all 6 or 15 now."
Okay,
but people still drop. So as of now, 15. But yeah, he said he can get y'all all in that space over there. Once I clear it out, he was like, "Yeah, I got a smaller backdrop, and then I got a big one, and he's gonna put y'all there, and
we're just gonna rock like rock stars."
Rock it, and then after that, going down the street, Arizona Grand.
Yeah, it's very beautiful.
Shooting outdoors for the evening. And Brittany's also going to shoot y'all outside too. So I'm excited. So I'm thinking we should get there before, like he said, maybe I got 3 makeup artists. So hopefully we can rock it out, rock it out, and get y'all out there for like just normal daytime shots. And then the sunset shots too.
Yeah, I shot there. Really I shot there years ago. It's so beautiful.
I've never had a chance to like pay attention. I've always gone there to like do makeup and then leave. So I've never got to like
there's like water fountains. You can go.
Yeah, I can see that from the street. That looks beautiful.
There's mountains. There's like rocks. There's all kinds of buildings. Like everything you could use. So.
Nice scenery.
Yeah,
perfect.
It's gonna work out. We're gonna slay,
base. Y'all better. I'm y'all. I'm gonna get some baby oil, glisten y'all up real nice, so y'all all shiny and just blooming with your little melanin and stuff.
I can do that.
So excited.
As long as we're not fighting with the baby oil.
Hopefully. No. Not the plan at all, okay? Not the plan at all. What else do we got this weekend? Me, I don't really have anything. I just have your fashion show, which I'm totally nervous about. Your extra ass. I talked about you on my last episode. I said, this girl, I should have known. I said I went to modeling school when I was young, but it was white people modeling school. Yes. And they taught me how to walk dainty. You stand at the end of the runway and you put your feet in that L and you just
This is
walk,
true.
So I'm like, I don't do no fierce ass shit. She got me posing like a
Egyptian queen, yes.
Oh, I'm like, ooh,
yes.
My little awkward, lanky behind. I'm gonna be like, oh God, Jesus, help me. I'm just gonna say a little prayer.
You are very correct.
I've been practicing.
You're correct. The industry way it's just that. You're robotic, which is what New York requires. I did that, last month. That's what got me to the finals That's what got me to the finals in the competition. However, when I went back for New York Fashion Week, I had to give them something to remember. So I kind of went in between.
Gave them a little hip.
Oh, yeah, of course I did. Even after they said, that's a little too much suede for us. Okay. Yeah.
Well, you remember me.
Yeah, you'll remember, right? So it was
one of the runway down.
I was about that life. So here's the thing with you models that are working with us on Friday. Yes, I'm different. I push you guys to the limit for a reason because I stand to be different. We're trendsetters, right? So of course we're not doing a regular industry walk. That's not what this is. I'm bringing flavor to the table on purpose.
I know. Have me up in here practicing. I'm like, girl, give me, girl. How my hands? Do my hands look good? She's like, girl, 90 degrees. 90 degrees. I'm like, oh, fuck. Shit.
But it's going to be so worth it. One of my good photographers, my good friend, Dennis, will be there. So I'm excited. So it's like all of those poses will show up on film and it's going to be so beautiful. You guys will thank me later. I know.
I'm going to be looking like a lost giraffe.
No, you won't. I'm not going to let you do that.
Baby giraffe.
I'm not going to let you do that.
I've been practicing my angles, girl.
I'm so proud of you. Yay. Yay, Star.
Whatever.
Yay. You'll be fine. This is leading to bigger things. So this is just a taste of what's to come.
Well,
yes.
I'll decide whether I want to volunteer myself next time. There ain't no telling what I'll be doing. Oh, you need to do a handstand when you get to the middle. Then when you get up, you need to turn around and do a 3-point spin. I'm like, what is a 3-point
what is that?
They're like, what is that?
They didn't teach us that. I don't know what that is.
Nope, out. If you need me to stand there and look pretty, call me.
Fine, you can stand and look pretty.
I'm good at that only. Well, that's it. I'm excited about this weekend. Super, super, super busy.
Yes, it is.
Well, let's go ahead and get into the main topic. Well, our main topic is something I don't think that we can talk about enough for the rest of Black History Month. We have about 8 days left now.
Yes, 8 days left of Black History Month. It's almost over.
And I might just talk about Black Panther for the entire rest of the month.
Listen, Linda.
I could break that down into so many parts. I could
really
have like a main topic for every little subliminal thing they put in there.
You really could.
I probably will.
Yeah.
Just for the culture.
I know. It's crazy though, right? Like how much everybody's talking about Black Panther. It has not died yet at all.
It won't.
At all.
No.
Ever?
Like ever. Like ever. Like I saw people saying like people are going to name their kids Wakanda.
Listen.
They better not.
Listen, real talk. I think I may move to Wakanda.
Find it and let me know when you find it and I'll come. Find it and I'll come.
I may just set up right and we'll do potatoes and carrots and lettuce and cabbage. No, I
don't know about these foods. Where's the meat?
Well,
I not eat meat anymore,
you have to purchase cows, and I didn't see. Well, yeah, you did. You seen like lamb and goat. I didn't see many cows though.
They didn't really eat during
did.
that film.
Maybe the vibranium keeps them healthy and living forever.
Maybe they're living like I always say, because everything that we eat nowadays is just like so poisonous to your health.
This is true.
Doesn't even matter. So I'm like, I'm just gonna get all my nutrients from the sun. Maybe vibranium is that for them.
I think so.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You know what? Now that you mentioned that, I didn't see anybody pick up a burger, a fries,
a burger,
nothing to drink.
No, like at all.
At all. Just makes you wonder, that's all.
Was that a subliminal message? That Africans are starving? That's not funny. However, was that another subliminal message? I mean, I just keep finding them.
No.
Yeah, so one that I kind of noticed today was, so today's main topic, I want to do like a T'Challa versus Killmonger.
Yes, let's talk about it.
In terms of not just the whole African-American, African-born African thing, but like more on the lines of like their personality traits.
Yes.
Like where are they different and where are they similar? And then we're going to also get into like if you were to date T'Challa based on the personality traits that we described,
right?
What type of man would he be? And if you were to date Killmonger in terms of his personality traits, my God, what type of man would he be?
Right.
I thought that was cool to think about them in terms of what type of man they are. So what'd you think about T'Challa? Besides that he is fun.
So T'Challa, he's more of your soft-spoken, you know, I got your back, like peacemaker, you know, only fights and kills if he has to. Very, very good, honorable man. You know, you don't see that too often. If we could get more men like that, it would be a wonderful thing.
Yes,
definitely.
And so trusting to the women on his team.
Yeah, he was not playing. He was not playing.
He followed suit. Yes. Whatever they said, he did not question it.
No, he did not.
Like, although he questioned when I can't remember her name for the life of me. When his general, I'm just gonna call her the general.
Yes, the general.
When the general was letting him know, like when he was going to do that mission to go get the girl, the spy.
Well, that's because
her name again?
That's because she was trying to wear the pants for a minute, but you know.
Right, and she's like, "Well, let me go do it because you're gonna freeze."
Yeah.
When you see her, he's like, "I'm not gonna freeze."
He did,
and she knew.
she knew him. She knew him.
Like women be knowing.
Yes,
we be knowing. She wasn't his woman or anything, but she's alongside him, pretty much like his girlfriend. Like everywhere he goes, she goes, type of thing. So she knew, like, I know what it is, nigga. I know. And he's like, nah. That's the only time like he showed like he wasn't gonna listen to the woman. Other than that, he followed suit with everything. His sister, like everything. He listened to her. He allowed her to create his suit. That was, I'm sorry, these are spoilers if you haven't seen it, but I think by golly, you guys should have seen it by now.
Yeah,
it's
you
been
should
out
have.
for like 5 days. Just saying.
Just saying.
Spoilers, if you should have fire sticked it if you didn't go. They made more than enough money. I wouldn't blame you for fire sticking it right now.
You can't fire stick that movie. You need all that bass.
You do.
And the big screen. You need it all to get all the message.
So if these are spoilers, I'm sorry. But anyway, so he trusted his sister to make his suits. That's something that's going to protect his body. That's going to potentially save his life. Like, he trusted her that much to, you know, do what she wanted to do. So I love that he was so trusting of the woman and he was willing to be led by his women.
So Star, we have a question here on live. Bobby Smith wants to know, how does it help us in the U.S. today?
How does what help us?
What is that question in regards to? Are you talking about the Black Panther movie, or are you talking about when it comes to our culture and our race? Can I get some more details for that? We have another person that's logged in, which is Cheryl. She says she hasn't seen it yet. Sorry.
Get off the line.
So sorry. Girl, you better go see it.
Sorry,
go see
spoilers.
It. Go see it.
You've had enough days. I'm sorry.
Yes, it's been
anyway. So, like, he's just very trusting of women. I love that about him. Mm-hmm. He seemed very gentle, like a gentle giant, because he's definitely very powerful, but he didn't use that in any negative way. If he had to go there, he would go there.
Yeah.
But he wasn't, like, abusing his power at all.
No,
and I love that about him.
He wasn't.
So that was awesome. I like T'Challa. He was awesome. Now, Killmonger. Besides him being fine as well.
Yes, Killmonger was fine. Yes. And my husband already knows, by the way. Okay? he already knows. So it's no secret. Just in case y'all think y'all want to call and tell him, he already know. I was, like, stuck, like...
Right. Like, Jesus. Even with all the wets, people were like, they look so nasty. I had to turn away. I wasn't turning away.
I wasn't either. I was like, yes. Lord. And then he was like, shake them dread.
He was, oh God.
Yes.
Michael B. Jordan is just an awesome.
First of all, I didn't learn until about a night ago that was Michael Jordan's son. I had no idea. I was a little lost. Yeah, where have I been not watching TV? It's called School and Studies. Yeah, okay.
I don't fucking believe that. I need to look that up.
Oh, wait, you didn't know either?
Michael B. Jordan?
Michael B. Jordan is Michael, the baller. That's his son. I'm not even lying. And girl, he looked just like his mama. He got his daddy's eyes, but he looked just like his mama.
I never knew that.
I just found out as of yesterday.
They kept that under wraps.
Yes, they did. You know who else is under wraps? Because I was watching, it was all in this like little section. Denzel Washington's son. He's a nice looking man. By the way.
I seen him.
But I didn't know Denzel had a son.
Right. I seen a little picture float of him, and he's...
Yeah. And he said he wanted to create his own path. He didn't want to follow under his father's.
Well, that's awesome.
Yes. But back to Killmonger. So the kind of man that he is, of course, everybody knows in the movie he took that role of being the evil one, right? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I personally feel like you could kind of relate, right? Because he was so angry, right? They left him behind. Like, of course that would build up anger, frustration. So I knew where he was coming from, to feel like you're all alone and none of your family came and got you. I felt like for a moment he was going to have heart and like turn around, like, hey, I'll do right, for Wakanda, and yes, we can work together. But he didn't. He went ahead and took that route of he wanted to be with his ancestors because they understood that death was better than bondage. And that to me kind of hurt my heart. I was just like, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah. Spoiler.
So, yeah, sorry. I know. Sorry, guys.
But yeah, to me, he was very radical and violent.
Yes.
He was disloyal, especially when he did what he did to his little girlfriend. And also the other guy who they were in partnership with. He did not show any loyalty at all. He seemed very much out for self.
Yes.
Getting revenge. Very, vengeance was...
He was angry. I feel like he just should have had counseling. He would have been good. Isn't that like a lot of our problems? Like, shouldn't we just go to counseling? I'm just being real.
Maybe. Maybe. We never know until you try, might work out some kinks.
Listen, I'm not gonna say any names, but other people do it. They go to counseling and get their family right, and I feel like we should do it, and we can be right.
White people.
That's
what she didn't want to say. And no one's racist here, but let's just be real. We can be real. We can be very transparent.
Yes.
White people.
Yes.
You know, like that. Yeah.
They give their family the tools. All I'm saying is like we should step up and do this.
Well, well, that could be a whole nother episode, girl. But you know, like African Americans in the African American culture, like it's not good to show any sign of weakness. So like depression and anxieties and stuff. They're like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, ain't nothing wrong with you. Like, get your shit together. That's the type of thing we kind of sweep shit under the rug, and that's when people.
And we shouldn't.
We shouldn't be fucking crazy.
Nothing under. Oh, my good friend Derek is online. He is definitely a moviegoer. He was saying how excited he was about Black Panther, by the way. Wakanda.
I know you've seen it. He's seen it?
Yes, he's seen it, girl. He was there the first day. Ain't that right, Derek?
I can't even bark right now. I'm sick. All right, so back to Killmonger. So, yeah, very disloyal. Also, he did not respect women.
I know.
Starting from the first scene that he was in. Listen. I understand. Like, he read her for what the information she didn't know, but then he was very rude and disrespectful toward the woman. And even once he got to Wakanda, he didn't want to hear shit the woman had to say. You didn't want to hear shit these women had to say, but yet these same women are the ones that need to protect you once you become the king.
That's right.
So I'm going to need for you to get your life together. So, yeah. So, with that being said, they kind of got T'Challa as, like, gentle, trusting.
Correct.
He was willing to be led. That Killmonger was radical, violent,
but listen, who would you have on your team? Because I feel like Killmonger would be, like, on point right there.
Killmonger was hurt, but he was strong-minded.
Correct.
Like, his father's death made him stronger, whereas with T'Challa, his father's death kind of weakened him, because he was like, when he went to go visit the ancestors and the ancestor, wherever they went, he was like, crying, and that he felt like he was not prepared to live without his father.
Exactly. And his father even stated that like, he was sorry he didn't show him. Right.
I didn't prepare you to live without me. Type of thing. So yeah, he did. T'Challa did show some weaknesses, and Killmonger was definitely, stronger.
Right.
So let's talk about them in terms of like, if you were dating T'Challa, like what kind of man would he be? Like, what would he be? What type of things would he do? Like, how would he treat you? Type of thing. I feel like he would be like the perfect gentleman.
Oh, definitely.
Like, worship the ground you walk on. Anything you say, Your Highness.
Coming to America.
Right. Throwing them rose buds at your feet. Whatever you like.
Whatever you like. So we have another one, my dear friend Sherry. First she was like, are you guys talking about me? No, we love you, boo. We are not racist. I promise you. We were just making a statement about the cultures, right? She stated that white men don't go to counseling either.
White men?
Yeah, white men don't go to counseling either, so it must be a man
thing.
Whole.
Oh, okay. Must be a man thing.
She says it must be a man thing. So,
I think men don't like counseling. I brought up counseling
don't.
to my ex. He's like, "Why do you counseling for?"
Because you need it.
Then when I'm about to leave, he like, "Maybe we should go to counseling." Oh no.
Oh, now you want to go?
Not gonna work out.
It's not.
But yeah, so T'Challa, I think he would be like the perfect man, like best husband material right there. Like, I think he can still protect you, although he does show some signs of weakness. I think that he would definitely put his life on the line for you.
No, he would. Definitely.
Definitely a family man.
That's what you want for long term, right?
Yeah.
That's what you want for long term. Killmonger, on the other hand, he's like a one night stand. Like if you're in a bar.
Probably not a one night stand, because girls who like that thug life.
They do like that thug life.
Like that thug life.
I can't do the drama every day though. I mean, it'd be cool for a weekend. Be like, oh my god, this is so much fun.
Some people like thrive on that. People like stay together for years and just be arguing and fighting like cats and dogs every single day.
Stress levels, boo. Stress level. I can't function.
I feel like Killmonger, in terms of a man, he'll be one of those fuck boys that everybody talks about. He will stress you the fuck out. He will stress you the fuck out. You will be dickmatized. So you can't leave. Although he's stressing you out.
Is stigmatized in the dictionary, or is that
Urban Dictionary, I'm sure.
Okay, all right. Urban Dictionary. Oh, well, I just learned something today.
You can't tell me he doesn't look like the type of guy that have you like stigmatized, and you just be like, he ain't shit, but I just can't leave
you
him.
Can't leave.
He ain't doing nothing. He ain't got no job. I just can't leave him, girl.
But did you see his body?
Oh my God, he's just so fine. I be getting mad at him, and he just be coming in here with no shirt on, and I just can't. I was about to break up with him, but then he came in here. Nigga, you got to go.
Bye. You got to go.
I feel like he will be also disloyal as a boyfriend. Like,
Definitely.
he'll be cheating on you left and right, but still, because you stigmatized, you just can't go nowhere.
I'm weak.
You just stuck.
I'm so weak.
He ain't gonna respect you. He gonna call you all types of bitches and hoes.
And choke you
up, put his hands on you, but yet you still can't leave him.
I can't leave. I just can't leave.
That's just who I feel like he would be in a relationship.
This is true. Like, okay, so Team T'Challa, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
He definitely thug life. He down. Somebody mess with you, he'll definitely shoot him up, bang bang. That's for sure.
Oh, the one thing that we did not mention is their similarities. They're both king status, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So it's the royal,
ways.
it's the royal bloodline. And I think that we should live every day that way. We should all remain kings and queens, and be in touch with that royalness,
right. And act as such, and not just be throwing king and queen everywhere.
And then
you're
not
a king, you out here drug dealing and ruin the community.
Right.
You're not a queen if you're out here being promiscuous and thotty and just giving your body to everybody and being ratchet as hell.
Yes.
Like not carrying yourself as a woman should carry herself. Then stop throwing queen on anything that has to do with yourself. Stop throwing king out there if you're not portraying yourself as such. So I think that those words are definitely thrown around loosely.
That's right. That's a whole nother topic on a different day, because the healing has to start somewhere. Yeah. And that's pretty much what my movement is about, like being true to you. We have to start somewhere, right? We got to reteach our youth, because it's just out of control. They just think they're going to follow the next thought, and that's queening. It's not queening, boo. Okay, you're setting yourself up to be a stripper.
Whoa. It's not queening.
It's not queening. Thoughting is not queening.
Right.
Two separate directions.
Girl.
So.
Another episode. Let me write
it's
that
another
down
episode.
so I don't
yeah, go ahead and write that in the notes.
Thoughting versus queening.
Versus queening. You see that? There's creativity
and
up in this
thugging
joint.
Versus kinging.
There you go.
Ooh, look at us.
Look at us. Yes.
We're gonna talk all about that. But yeah, so how else are they similar?
They're both strong.
Very strong. Strong-willed, I would say. Let me think. More so for T'Challa, he's strong-willed in terms of like protecting what's there in Africa.
Yes, definitely.
Whereas when Killmonger took he didn't care, the role that he took. He just wanted to let's take up all our resources and go and do this with all of these resources.
Yes, he was trying to take over the world, girl.
T'Challa's like, first of all, nigga, we don't want them people to know about these resources. Like,
because everybody would come and steal and tear up the place.
Right. Just like the little white man, the little token white man that was in there, the colonizer.
She had me cracking up. She's like, oh, you brought us another little white boy to fix.
Oh, I love Shuri. Oh, my God. My daughter's so her for Halloween. I'm not even playing.
That was hilarious.
So she's like, the little token white guy, when the other guy, Claw, was telling him about, hey, they got all this stuff. I got it from there. And it does this, and that. And the guy just looked very intrigued, like, let me go take my ass over there so I can colonize.
Right.
And take all this shit, but that's just not how it went down. His ass got hurt. He needed them.
He sure did.
Because when does a white man want to put his life in the hands of black people?
Ever.
African or African American, whatever. People of color. Not ever. So it showed him in a vulnerable state where he had to go. Now we're getting off of T'Challa versus Killmonger. We're going into something else, which I don't mind. But so it showed the one white guy that was left in the story in a very vulnerable state, going to a place where he's not from.
Right.
And they don't like you, which is like us here in America. They don't like us. You a majority of you don't like us. Like, whether you want to admit it or not, probably say your little slick shit with your family members. Like, there's something or someone in your family who has said some slick shit and you did not correct it. So in my eyes, you're just as horrible as them. But anyway, so like, I just loved how he was the outsider and they didn't like him. It was like, you're going to do what I say. You're going to listen to the Africans. They're going to tell you what to do. And we're going to heal you. We're going to be smarter than you. And we're going to show you that we build things. We got our shit together over here. We're not this country starving. Like, when he found out about the vibranium, he was like, they're a third world country. They don't have, things like this, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, no.
Well, because it was on the world news that they were the poorest country. But when you creep behind those mountains.
Exactly.
It was a whole nother world.
Hidden secrets. We've been hiding from y'all asses because you're colonizers. Come and steal all our shit. They didn't want y'all having access to that shit because you know what? Y'all use it for bad, for evil. Like, you don't use anything.
Yeah, for good.
Y'all came over to Africa and what'd you do? Take the people, not for good for us, for good for y'all to build America and spread us all over the place. So now we don't know where the hell we from and everybody fighting. I'm Afro-Latina. I'm not black. I'm Dominican. I'm like...
I
story too.
proclaim that I am multiracial.
Well, I'll know when my ancestry test get back in about 2 to 4 weeks.
Oh, you did the test, huh?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I'll find out. Mostly African. I'm pretty sure I'm in the 80s fence in Africa.
Okay.
I'm assuming. Hopefully I get the right amount of Native Americans so I can get some free schooling and some money.
You need at least
and
30. You need at least 30%, by the way.
And a discount at the outlets.
Yes. Which they're bomb, by the way, because I have a couple Native friends.
Oh my God, right.
Yes.
I'm like, I get like a 30% discount or something like that.
Yes.
On top of the stuff that's already discounted, like, Jesus, I would love that.
All you really need is a good friend that works for the military or the Air Force, and you get about 50% off.
Well, take me with you. Whatever you do.
I'm just saying, you just go to the Air Force base, right? And you shop. They got medication.
I do know someone.
Hello, girl, you better make that phone call. Like, can I do my next grocery list, please?
Come on, let's go to the commissary, girl. Oh my God, but we're totally getting off topic here.
Okay, we are.
What were we talking about on Black Panther again? We started talking about the colonizer.
We did.
And us being spread all over the place.
Get back on topic.
And then what else? Yeah, we're all spread out. We started talking about the ancestry test.
Yeah, we did. It just led to other things. See, you know what? That's the thing about Black Panther, right? It kind of just, it pulls
all types of things out of you.
It pulls all kinds of things out.
You get happy, you get mad.
Right.
You get back happy, and you're like, fuck those white people. Fuck you colonizers. And then you're just like, kumbaya.
Right. And then you're like, it's peaceful. No, we're good.
Right.
Everybody's good.
Oh, it just took me all types of places. But yeah, I love that movie. Like, I want to see it like as much as I can, like at least once a week.
That's definitely one that you need to have, at home in the archives so you can
buy like 2. I'm frame one.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like the other one.
That's like that one, Coming to America, never gets old.
Yeah, never.
Yeah, you can keep watching that.
We still never found out. Is that? Wait.
No.
We just got this wonderful.
Look, does anybody know? Is it a real place?
Zamunda?
Is Zamunda real?
What Google got to say?
Oh my gosh, she's about to Google it.
What Google got to say?
Google me, baby. Google. No, but you can really Google me though.
Google you?
I'm just kidding.
I'm like, look at Lord. Leave it to Thaia.
But really, you can't Google me. I come up in Google. So Sherry has a question for you. She wants to know, did you do Ancestry.com?
Yes.
That is a yes for you, Sherry. She did. Did you do it too? Just one. Oh, he said she loves the movie, by the way.
Good. I loved it. Everyone should love it.
Yeah, everyone should love it.
No one should have a problem with it. Although people do have problems with it.
There's people that have problems with it, but that's okay.
But I feel like I see more Black people talking crap than I see others.
Absolutely not. What's your birthplace, brother? Zamunda? Because if you...
Girl, who's born in Zamunda?
That's my brother talking about that's my birthplace.
Zamunda?
He was not born in no Zamunda. It's not even real. Did you look it up on Google?
I did. It didn't come up with nothing.
It ain't
girl.
real. It didn't even come up in Google. Just so you know, we educating you guys tonight. You know, just in case you watch Coming to America and you thought it was real. It's not real, by the way.
Yeah, when I put Zamunda, Africa, all it
Is
pops up is
Wakanda real? Can we find it on the continent somewhere?
you cannot.
Oh, see, but maybe they're discussing the future with us. Maybe they're gonna actually create.
They might. They might got like a little space.
I'm just
a little
saying.
part of the, you know.
I'm just saying.
They need to carve a little piece off and make it Wakanda.
Something.
Because we all gonna go migrate over there.
That's gonna be the new.
And we back. And then we're gonna have to fight. They don't like us. They don't like us African Americans. But that's a whole nother episode as well. But yeah, so Black Panther, Wakanda forever. Protect your vibranium.
Yes, protect it.
Because these colonizers are after it. You're so funny.
I was like, that wasn't real.
That was real. Protect your vibranium. It's like protect your energy.
Oh,
Get it?
okay.
I went a little too woke.
Maybe. I was
A little too
lost.
tipsy. I don't know.
Listen, I was lost for a second. I was like, wait, we have vibranium? Wait, huh?
Lord.
It was a
God.
Becky. It was a total Becky moment.
It was.
Okay, blonde
They
hairs.
so-
Do I have any?
They so powered everything with vibranium energy. Protect your vibranium. Vibranium
So-
is ours. None of y'all others better be saying that.
Okay, so that's what you learned from it. Okay, great. Okay, that's what she learned from vibranium.
Yep, you gotta protect
It's
it.
our own energy that we must protect. Keep the evil away.
Yes.
Are you writing that down?
Protect your vibranium.
Listen,
That's mine.
she's pulling a troll move right now. You know how like Poppy like scrapbooks everything. She's writing notes right now. Protect her vibranium.
Girl,
It's
I
gonna be
put
a different day and a
everywhere.
different subject.
You got that right. I might name this episode Protect Your Vibranium.
What?
What? Thaia,
I'm lost. I'm so lost.
I cannot with
So
you.
listen, when you do that episode, I guess I'll be sitting on the couch to be educated, cause yeah,
I just explained
you
it
said
to
you said it's energy, but
right.
it's Wakanda energy. It's not our energy.
It's ours. It's a freaking, what's the word I'm looking for? A metaphor.
Okay, it's a metaphor. Okay, all right.
Girl, what in the holy hell? She's so lost. You don't get it for real.
Yeah, it's our energy. I got it.
Shut up. I'm over it. She don't get it. I gotta talk to her after the show.
She will have to educate me after. It's okay.
All right, so we have established during this main topic that we will marry T'Challa and we'll
Yes, definitely.
have wild, crazy sex with Killmonger and throw him to the wolves. This good, terrible man to date.
My brother is so stupid. He said, I'm not Becky. I'm more like Beckisha.
Oh, so you got like a little
Little
class, little.
And
No, I'm not gonna say that because that's insinuating that Black people are ghetto, and I'm not gonna do that right now. It is Black History
she
Month,
said,
and Black Panther came out. We are
she ain't
royalty.
she's not fooling with you right now because we're royalty. She told me no. We can't be Beckisha. Look, I can't even pronounce it.
He tried it. You need to go watch the movie again. You don't call us no Keishas.
Yeah. You're not allowed to call us Keisha. She said, go watch Black Panther. And Wakanda up, my nigga.
Exactly. Shoot. What's wrong with him? All right, so we're done with our main topic. That was so much fun. Let's take out the trash. We got lots of trash, like tons.
Sweet, sweet trash.
All right, so this week, this week, I have lots of trash. So, first trash bag I'm going to hand out is to a New York teacher of 7th graders who decided that during the teachings of Black History Month, the 1 month that they decided to tell the kids about Black history, she decided that she wanted to do the Middle Passage reenactment type of thing when when the slaves were taken from Africa on a boat. It was terrible conditions and they were like smushed in like sardines. She decided to try to reenact that and took a couple of Black students and laid them on the ground. It's all saying allegedly. I'm guessing because she's not of color, because if she was of color, it would not say allegedly. It would be like a teacher at a New York school laid students on the ground, put her foot on their back, and asked them what it felt like to be slaves. But all of it's like they're saying allegedly, and it was said that she did, and they're not like saying that she did it at all. But I don't think that's something that kids can just make up. So she laid these kids on the ground like they were slaves in a ship and put her foot on their back and said, well, do you see how it feels? Would you have liked to be a slave? To the little Black kids.
Not cool.
That was, I can't even say like.
That's not even role playing.
The judgment was poor.
Yeah, that's not cool.
That's just like, you blatantly don't want your job. Like, why would you do a thing like that? Like, God.
Did they do anything to that teacher? Does she still have a job?
They're not saying like she's suspended. Those words were not used. She's been removed from the teaching environment or some weird way they worded it or what have you.
They just gave her another job.
So yeah. Yeah, nothing about suspension, unpaid leave, none of those words that you would probably be looking for. They just said she's been like removed from the teacher environment type thing. Girl,
probably
you wanted to be removed.
Yeah, probably just that classroom.
You were done with teaching at this school where it was like 60% Hispanics, 20% Blacks. She was like, I'm MAGA, MAGA all the way. Make
crazy.
Make America great again.
No one should play like that. It's not a joke. She shouldn't have been trying to role play with the kids in the first place to reenact enslavement. It's not.
I don't care if it was a Black child, a Mexican child,
you don't
a white
do that.
child. Like,
definitely don't do that.
We don't need a reenactment, ma'am.
No.
Let them look at the little photos y'all got in your little history book, but that's it. You don't have to reenact it.
Haven't you heard a lot of the schools have pulled out, the history books all because they don't want to address the whole Black history.
The slavery part?
Yes. It's been removed out a lot of the books.
I was hearing that, but like, you can have that, but then you need to also bring in the come up as well.
Of course.
Because I think those history books need to be rewritten. Y'all going way, way back into time. I understand some of that stuff might be important to know, like who created electricity and who did that and who did this. But like, as far as like, I don't know if wars are important to know about anymore. Maybe a little bit, just to know what countries took over what countries and why some things got colonized.
At some point, there will be a war again. I'm not going to say any names.
But other things, like, I feel like we can take out some stuff. Like, take out some stuff and add in some new stuff. Like, Obama needs to be up in them books. Do they got Bill Clinton stuff in the books? I think they do.
No.
They should by now.
I haven't
seen a recent history book, so yeah. But like, you can talk about slavery briefly because, I mean, let's say we built America. Those slaves built America. Definitely make sure that's said. And then, go on to, my daughter knows that slaves built the White House, so I'm pretty sure they're still talking about it.
Okay.
Yeah, so she told me that. I said, oh, they taught you that in school, girl?
It's probably just their school.
They said, which we'll get to. Which we'll get to. So, yeah.
With that being said, no one should ever play like that. It's not okay. I do agree, Sherry, it is a form of bullying. So no teacher, no cousin, friend, mama, auntie, no one should be playing with slavery.
Playing
it's
slave. Yeah, who does that? What in the world? Girl.
Sherry said Clinton doesn't need to be in the history book.
Why? It's very important. He wasn't the first to be impeached, was he? But he was impeached. That's important. And why he was impeached. You got to teach these kids. Like, you can't be out here being scandalous and think you're going to lead the country. Although whoever's leading the country now, he's certainly scandalous, more so than Bill Clinton.
Listen, Linda, honey,
Girl,
that's a different day.
Linda,
Honey,
listen.
that is a different day. Okay, that we talk about the president and the wall.
What that accent though? Oh my God, I'm scared. Yeah, so if they're gonna put Donald Trump in the fucking books, which I know they are, then Bill Clinton needs to go in those books.
Here we go.
Sherry.
Oh Jesus. Oh, that's hilarious.
He's not any more or less disgusting than Donald Trump. That's for sure. We want to be real about it.
Yeah.
He got a real life thing happen to him.
Yeah, definitely.
He just was the president at the time. I mean, it's a normal thing.
You know, it just goes to show you we're all humans, right?
Right.
Like, so
no one's exempt. Sure, Donald Trump gets his.
He gets
by someone other than Ivanka, because she ain't with the shits with him. She could tell she's not. I heard they sleep in like separate bedrooms and stuff. Like they don't even sleep in the same room. Like, could you imagine Donald Trump having sex?
Was she just there for the money? I'm so confused. Okay. Well.
Russian immigrant. All I'm gonna say.
Alrighty.
Porn star. Was she like a porn star too?
Yes, some kind of model. They try to clean it up and say she was a professional model.
Russian babe takes big white cock on the porn site. Yeah. Either way you put it, professional or not, like that's what her subtitle is.
She got paid for it, Star.
The girls on Pornhub get paid too, but I'm just saying, like you can't clean it up.
Yeah, you can't.
Jeez. But anywho, back to the trash because we know Donald Trump's trash too, but we ain't talking about him today.
No, we're not today.
Talking about schools pretty much.
Yes.
So I just found out tonight that Thaia and I's kids go to the same school.
Yay, they go to the same school. Whoop whoop.
Her daughter's in kindergarten, my daughter's in second grade.
Yes.
And we're having issues with
serious issues.
What do you call them? Administration? I don't know.
Teachers
and administration.
Would be administration and teachers,
in
definitely.
terms of suspensions. Mm-hmm. And we all know that these schools, like, the rate of suspension for little African American kids is much higher than anyone else.
It's definitely high.
I know certainly because our kids don't know how to act because we don't play at home.
True. This is true.
90% of us don't play that shit at home. Mm-mm. So our kids ain't going to school to just run amok like little Johnny over there throwing fits because he can't open his applesauce and all types of other weird temper tantrums. Right. Like that word doesn't get said in a black household.
No, definitely not.
Oh, you're having a temper tantrum?
You've seen it all over YouTube, right?
Who are you talking to?
The videos, the difference between, the white and the black families and the way that they raise their children is completely different. Once again, we're not racist. It's no hard feelings. It's just facts on how we were raised. But yes, we are dealing with the same issues. We will leave the name out for legal reasons. But just know, we'll give you a hint. They are called scholars.
The kids are all scholars. They're not students.
Are all scholars. They're not students.
And it's so ridiculous.
It is.
They have a whole little mantra that they do every single morning.
They do.
And when our kids first went there, me and my ex were like, this school seems like a cult. We were like, what is going on? Right. Because it's actually really great curriculum.
They have the Tree of Life there. That gives them all the tools that they need.
And they educate the whole child.
That's right.
They don't have homework.
No, they don't. No homework. They do everything at school.
It's called home study, so they might send home some words.
And let me just give you a little.
Pretty much, the parent is to be the teacher at this school.
But let me give you an insight on home study. Okay, we eat dinner, we take a bath, and we go to bed.
Right.
Don't do home study. Listen, I do home study on the road. Right? I'm like, what is that on the right? Oh, that's McDonald's. What color is it? What letter does it start with? That's my home study. I don't have time for that at night. But the time we all get home,
I agree.
I'm sleepy.
Right. Because you got a whole night routine. Pick up kids, go home, cook, bathe, blah, 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 blah. When they were going to the other charter school where they actually had a homework packet, they would get on a Monday and they have all week to turn it in. And you complete it. Mm-hmm. Then, that's easier for me to do. But when I don't have anything to go from, it's kind of difficult. And I've always, printed things at work, let them do like, we buy workbooks and stuff like that. But the home study thing was weird for me just because I was used to like a structured learning from the other charter school. But I do like it because I feel like this school, they actually teach the kids like real life things.
No, they do.
Like my daughter learned how to use a passport. They actually enacted like they were traveling from country to country, like switching classes with their passport.
Girl, they start the business plan. They start their business plan in the 3rd grade. So they're on their
next year for my daughter.
Right.
Yep.
They're on their stuff. I appreciate that. But the whole suspension thing and over the top and everybody not communicating with one another. Like you said, we both had issues within this past week. Like I almost pulled out my
like
whole
both our
legal
kids
card.
were like suspended the same week
for just
minor infractions.
My daughter got suspended for having a tantrum. She accidentally kicked the teacher
during the tantrum.
Which got her suspended. And mind you, she's 6 in kindergarten. They got told off because I felt like my daughter should not gain a complex. She came home saying that she would never be able to go back to school again because all she wanted to do was lay her head down because she was tired. So I had a problem with that to the extent of me going to the school and telling them if I needed to get my attorney on the phone that I would do that and also report them to the attorney generals and then also report them to the Disability Act. I was not playing with their life.
As you should
at
not.
all. Okay,
Lord, they're so quick. Like control. Like first of all, when kindergartners, they're going to have temper tantrums about something.
Yeah,
like they just are. They're just at that age where, first of all, this is their first time in school where they're not getting naps. They're used to coming from pre-K where I'm taking a nap or daycare. I'm getting a nap at the same time every day. So especially for your daughter, in her case, she has something that's inducing her sleepiness.
Right.
So it's like, first of all, they don't teach you when a kid is wailing and kicking that you just let them be.
Let them be.
And then you go to them, you let yourself get kicked. What's she getting suspended for?
That's right. And then the teacher had the nerve to write in the report. She kept saying she was tired, but I can't let her sleep. Why can't you? Just let her put her head down. I'm fine with it. It's okay. And even the administrator was like, oh, well, next time maybe we should just work with her and let her put her head down. You think?
Take her to the nurse. I've had instances where my daughter, she's like, oh, my head hurts or whatever. She might not have been telling the truth.
Right.
But they like send her to the nurse office. She can go put her head down for 30 minutes or fall asleep for 30 minutes or what have you. Like they've done that. So I don't understand. Like, that's just weird to me.
It is.
It was nothing for her to be suspended over. A kindergartner.
That's what I said. I'm like, she's 6. But, the girl.
We already know.
We already know what the deal is. I just think that some of the teachers get frustrated because they don't know how to deal with
Is her teacher young?
I want to say maybe her 30s. But I really like her teacher. I just think it was an off day for both of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because she's usually saying she's having a rough day or a good day. I
can't even talk about being young. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Young, old. The old ones be tired of kids. The young ones are inexperienced.
Listen, I can relate. It don't even matter. I can relate. Okay, I used to work in childcare, so I can definitely relate how tired and exhausted you are. I occasionally tell her teacher I appreciate her. Some parents drop their kids off to be like, okay, now you do it. Now you raise my child. So I understand both sides because I've done it before. You know what I mean? And sometimes it is stressful. And sometimes you just have to check out. And sometimes you're looking, forward to the holidays because you need a mental break. I mean, you're dealing with 13 of the same age all day. So
13.
Yeah, well, she has 13 in her class.
Oh, it must be kindergarten.
Yeah, it's kindergarten.
I like 20-something.
So I definitely understand it can get very stressful sometimes. So I try to be understanding. I know my child is not perfect, but at the same time, please don't suspend her and give her a complex at the age of 6. Not even your daughter. She's in the 2nd grade, right?
Yeah, she's 7.
Please don't destroy her life at this early age.
My kid loves school, so now she just her damn teacher. I'm ready to just choke her, choke slam her. But like, we told her in the beginning of the year, like when Brielle was getting distracted, she's, when she's done with her work, she's like being distracting. She's doing this, doing that. She's making noises was always something that she would say. And I would ask Brielle, like, what are you doing? What noise are you making? Oh, I'm just tapping my pencil on the table. Or I'm like, why are you tapping your pencil? Sometimes I tap my pencil when I'm just thinking. Like, it's a kid. Like, Don't you fucking email me talking about Brielle's been making noises all day, so she got a referral. Woman, are you freaking kidding me? Like, don't email me with this shit. So I've been constantly getting these little stupid emails. She was making noises. She was tapping her foot, or she was making noises with her mouth, or bro, like, stop. Handle it. You're the teacher here. Handle it. She doesn't do this stuff at home. Clearly something that you're doing is triggering my child. Like, I make Brielle own her shit, but then I also know my child.
Definitely.
I know when she's being picked on, or I know when she's being ignored. She knows when she's not being treated fairly. She's not a stupid kid. So it's like, now we're at the point where my daughter's like not thinking she's being treated fairly. She's not getting called on. So I have to kind of explain to her, well, you're not going to get called on all the time. But she's like, but she doesn't call on me at all. I even raise my hand to go to the bathroom. She doesn't, acknowledge my hand. She'll just keep teaching. And I'm like, okay, now you're ignoring my child. So at a conference, and I told her, I said, I know my child's probably driven you crazy. She's probably gotten on your nerves. I get it. But you're probably inadvertently or purposely ignoring my child at this point, and I don't appreciate it. And here goes the vice principal.
You ever thought about getting her the finger spinner?
We talked about all this at this very conference. I'm explaining, like Velcro on the bottom of her desk, and like a finger spinner, or like peppermints, something to soothe her, stuff like that. We talked about all that because she's a very antsy child. Like, so I know she's tapping her feet. I know she's tapping her pencil. Like, she's super antsy. And if she doesn't have anything to do to occupy her mind, she's going to find some shit to do, whether it's good or bad. So her dad and I have been telling her, like, okay, if she finishes work and you notice she finishes, give her more.
Something else
we will give you a workbook from home. We have tons of workbooks. That's what we do. We order workbooks. So I'm like, we can bring a workbook from home. She can pull that out, work on that while y'all doing whatever. Or you can have her go put the books in alphabetical order. Like, find something for her to do. But at that conference, oh no, it's not Miss Hampton. It's not her. She loves Brielle. She's so bright. We want to get her in the gifted program. She's so smart. I'm like, get her out of that class, or we'll take her out of the school. No, don't do that. We really love Brielle. Okay, now it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And I'm just like frustrated beyond.
That's because they are about the whole child. You cannot pull Brielle.
My whole child won't be going to that fucking school next year. You can kiss my ass. I am so done. I'm like, oh my God. I've asked you guys time and time again. Okay, it kept happening after the success guide. Okay, I'm like, take her out the class. Well, we didn't really want to pull her for class. Won't be good for Brielle. She's already fucking smarter than every kid in that class. Like, honestly, seriously, like, she exceeds all of her stuff in that class. And I'm like,
just move her up.
Just move her. It's not going to affect her. Well, I don't think you should pull her from the school, and I think it will be bad for her to be pulled at the end of the year. I said I did this last year. They don't want to
lose that funding
from the last charter school. I pulled her, and she had no issues at all. I said, it's happened. I've done it already, so don't. Or are you going to move her brother if you move her? Yes. Like, what do you want from us? Like,
they want that check.
Chill. So I'm like, okay, you still keeping her in the class. I'm like, all right. So now she's getting suspended. So she has like this little success guide where for every hour of the day, they'll like mark her with yeses or nos if she's being attentive, was prepared, doing the work, whatever. So all day she got all yeses. The last hour of the day, she's running her mouth to her friends. And I guess she couldn't be redirected, which most second graders can't be redirected at the end of the day when they're antsy because they're getting ready to go home. So she's just still talking with her friends. She gets a no. So Brielle gets mad because she's like, probably like, what the hell?
Like,
it's the end of the day. Like, chill. So she's stomping her feet. Suspended for stomping her feet. But
I've never heard of suspending for stomping your feet. What kind of mess?
But then yesterday I get an email saying that Brielle got a no in one of her sections, and she ripped up a book and tossed the papers all around the class, and she pushed a table onto another student. And I'm reading this email like, who the fuck's kid is this? Because this is not my kid. Like, she doesn't that's rage, what you're describing to me and how you're wording it in this email. And my kid doesn't have rage in her at all. I've never seen her get angry. And if she's angry, she's emotional and she's crying. She's a Cancer. Very emotional.
Wow.
So I'm like, this
definitely
is rage.
Not throwing over
never
tables.
Seen her. Her brother has done some crazy ass shit to her, and I ain't never seen her get angry and toss things and be violent. Like, that's not my kid.
They're trying to label her as like if she's doing
violent.
Yeah.
Right. So of course I'm like, I'm gonna talk to my child. I'm gonna ask her what's going on. So, I'm talking to her and just like a general conversation. I'm like, so what happened today? And she's like, we were doing math minutes and I was raising my hand to answer one of the questions and she didn't call on me. So I got mad and I started stomping my feet. I'm like, okay, we told you about stomping your feet. So what else? She's like, I said, so what happened with the book? And she's like, what book? I'm like, you didn't tear up a book and throw the pages in the class? She's like, no, I just ripped up my own school paper. And I was like, well, why'd you do that? She was like, well, to prevent myself. And she's so funny talking to her because she's such a little adult. And she's like, well, to prevent myself from stomping and disrupting the class, I just said I will just rip my paper because I was mad instead of stomping my feet. That's loud. I'll just rip my paper. Her own math worksheet she ripped up. Not a fucking book. Like you made it sound like she ripped up a textbook.
Gosh.
So she's fucking strong as shit. She ripped out pages from a textbook.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
So I'm like, okay. So I'm like,
girl,
okay. So
I'm about to go up there and just check them for you.
I'm like,
and give them that list again.
Girl, I'll go to jail. So I'm like, so who was sitting at the table with you? Somebody named, I can't say the name, but whoever. And I'm like, okay, so did you hurt them when you pushed the table? She's like, I didn't push the table on anybody. She was like, I just like, push back from the table type of thing.
Oh, so dramatic.
She said, I didn't hit anybody. I said, I knew you didn't. I said, because you would be suspended if you injured another student by pushing the table on them.
Oh my
so
goodness.
I know you didn't do that.
Girl.
In the way that they're saying. You did these things as far as ripping and pushing. However, it wasn't how they described it. Like you Incredible Hulk the fucking textbook. And then you Hulk the table and hit a student.
Oh my gosh.
That's suspension. That's not, oh, I'm just going to email your mama. When last week she got suspended for stomping because she got angry at the end of the day because y'all wouldn't let her talk and y'all marked her down as a no for the entire hour. For one moment of talking, she got no's for the entire hour. And it was just like three no's.
Well, see, I have an issue with that because that's also messing with her self-esteem and self-confidence. So I feel like everybody needs to be on the same page. If they're promoting the whole child, well, then let's do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't give her, positive feedback all day and then the last hour say, oh, you were misbehaving, because that is going to mess with her psyche.
It's like, so what the hell is going on with the whole great day I just had? It just went down the drain from me talking during this last hour of my day.
Yeah.
So that whole rest of the day means nothing to y'all. My child's smart enough to know this. So now she's like, what the fuck am I being good for?
It's unhealthy.
So now she's just going to fuck shit up all day because y'all don't care about when she does good things.
It's definitely unhealthy. I have that weird feeling that's where it starts. She's so young, so they need to pull it together, definitely. And if you haven't learned anything this evening, like I said, it's called the Attorney General's Office, and it is called the Disability Act. It is called the Superintendent.
Let me write it down.
Okay? Yeah. Get the charting, because the next time the next time they want to pull that mess, be like, okay, I got you.
We got a conference with them, and I'm like trying to get my thoughts in order.
That will be all of your thoughts right there.
Attorney General. The school board. I'm like, school board. Like, let me start this meeting off by saying, Attorney General.
That's right. That's right. I guarantee you they'll be on their best behavior. Well, what we meant to do, matter of fact, let's have a sit down with the teacher and make sure that she's doing the right thing. Matter of fact, let's have somebody watch the teacher in the classroom so we can see if we need to correct her. I don't want to do that shit because the teacher's going to act like she's 100% on point.
Of course. I need to get a spy cam and hook it to my child's
You know that's illegal to do, right?
I don't give two shits.
You didn't hear about that mom that did that in California?
We shouldn't have to do that.
You shouldn't. But she got arrested for that because her child was being bullied. So she attached the camera to the backpack or something, and the teacher found it. It's only in
California because California is all shady.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, I just wouldn't want you to try that, and you didn't sign a waiver because they'll say that other kids were in that video, and you cannot use it in the court of law.
What if I blur them out? What if I edit it and blur them out?
I'm just trying to save you. That's all.
We can doctor it. I need to know what's happening. Oh, God.
You do. About it so you got to be smooth with it, I guess. I mean, they have all kinds of inventions.
I'm just going to spy through my coworker's kid.
Okay, do that.
That's what I'm going to do. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Do that. That works.
I saw on Instagram she's out of the country right now, so maybe I'll give her like a week. But you tell blah, blah, blah.
Right.
To tell you what's going on with Brielle in that classroom.
Definitely. So that just goes to show you that our school system is broken and they need to get their life together. And that's just all across the board. No school is better than the other.
And imagine if our kids are getting suspended. Like, it's majority like Hispanic.
Yeah.
Tell them what they're doing to them.
Nope. It makes you wonder, huh?
They honestly got it worse off than us. And then also
now they do.
They are raised differently as well.
Yes.
So they wilding out.
Yes.
But yeah, so that's it for our trash. We can go ahead and dump all.
We're dumping the trash. We're dumping it.
School system in the trash.
Petty doesn't have an expiration date.
You better talk to her before I do, because I'm hurt her feelings. That's
All right, let's get up in this petty corner.
Also known as petty peeves.
No, it's the petty corner where you talk about your petty peeves.
Okay, I got it. I had it all backwards. I got it now.
You don't have it. I know you don't. I freaking know you don't. It's fine. Let me put a note down. I got to thoroughly explain, protect your vibranium.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
And
you're really serious about that?
petty corner
Okay. All right.
versus petty peeves.
Petty corner versus petty peeves.
Because you keep calling it. Okay. We're in the petty corner. We're clearly being petty right now. Because this damn girl. But okay. So a petty peeve of mine, which is like a pet peeve, which is something that annoys the shit out of you, in case you didn't know. Blondie.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I actually do know what a pet peeve is.
But then it's a play on pet peeves. Petty peeves.
Okay.
It's kind of petty.
It is.
But it's also irritating as fuck.
Okay.
You know?
Also known as AKA. I'm just giving you a hard time.
Grr.
It's fine. Grr.
I can't even bark right. My voice needs to come back.
You can't. You pulling a Wakanda right now?
My throat is.
She's trying to bark
I'm not
at
a
me.
Jabari right now. I'm sorry.
She's not a Jabari. She's trying to bark at me.
Yeah, there you go. That was perfect. Look at you. It's not even a bark. It's like because they're gorillas, right?
They are. It's supposed to be like
a gorilla growl. I can't do that.
That, you know what? That should be a petty peeve right there. Go ahead, talk.
I can't. Stop. Jesus, and my laugh is so obnoxious. Can you stop doing that? That's what they did when that white man tried to talk. They just started barking. I was like, what? I was looking. I was like,
you
what is going on?
Speak.
If you speak another word, I will feed you to my
children.
I'm just kidding.
We're vegetarians.
That was the cutest thing. I was like, M'Baku.
Okay, but I'm sorry.
Okay, we're not barking anymore. We're
done.
being really petty in this petty corner for someone who doesn't even know what it means. But anywho, so one of my petty peeves is rude people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just, there's such a double standard when it comes, and I swear I'm not racist. I really love all people. Like, some white people are like, I like them better than some black people, you know?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
You know, it doesn't matter. It's just the type of person you are. It just depends on if I
it
like
really
you or
doesn't
not.
matter the race because there's so many.
But for
rude.
some reason, black people are always deemed as like rude and like ghetto, and we don't have no home training, and we don't do certain things, and we don't know how to act. So it really irks my nerves when others, people of other races, are rude.
Right. Because
this is something you would not accept from us, and you would talk shit about from us. Yet for some reason, I feel like we back down and we like kind of bow down in a sense where we don't acknowledge the fact that, hey, you're fucking being rude. For instance, like where I work, it's lots of others, and you know, it's Arizona. It's lots of others anyway.
Right.
But like, so I noticed like I'll be in the coffee shop and I'll get my coffee and I'll go over and try to fix it up and my little extra cream in there or whatever. And then someone will come over and reach right over me to grab a straw. Like directly diagonally, like just across my chest to grab a straw. I'm literally standing here.
Right.
Could you not utter the words, excuse me, I understand you haven't had your coffee yet. It's early, but it's common courtesy. If I had done that to you, I guarantee you would have gotten smart with me.
Definitely.
And figure you can try to check me on it. But yet we, as Black people, kind of feel like we don't need to say nothing because they already think we ghetto and loud and we don't know how to act. So if we say something, then we're just angry Black people. So we kind of let them get away with doing a little rude shit like that. Or another thing, I could press the elevator and I'm waiting to get on the elevator and I'm the only one standing there at the time. Then other people start walking up and then they're waiting for the elevator as well and they walk in front of me and then the elevator opens, ding. And they go walk right in front of me.
Right.
Was I not the first one standing here? Should I not be the first one to get on this elevator? I think that I should. think that's common courtesy that you stand behind me and wait for me to get on the elevator before you decide to get in front of me to get on. Like, rude. And then one thing that they always do is either like stand in the middle of the aisle in a grocery store and just don't move, or not. This is not rude of them, but like you could be in the way in the grocery store and they'll just stand there.
Yeah.
And won't say anything. Like, are you scared?
It's self-entitlement.
Excuse me. So you're not going to say excuse me.
No.
Because you just don't want to
self-entitled
be saying excuse me. You're just going to stand there with hopes that I just move myself. Well, I'm not.
No.
Until you open your mouth and say excuse me. Like, your mouth works just like mine does. If you were in my way, I'd say, excuse me, let me get past you. Or I need to get this, excuse me. Like, I don't mind because you know what? I have home training. And I'm taught to respect people in their space. So I don't understand why they're so rude. Like, God, get it together. And that's such a petty peeve of mine. Like, just when someone opens the door for you, say thank you. Like, it's nothing. I can let this shit close right in your fucking face. And I'm going to start doing that.
You should.
Because it's like,
just keep walking.
What the hell?
Just keep walking.
Now, if we were doing these things to you, it just feeds into the stereotype that we're just angry. We don't know how to act. We're animals. We don't have any home training. We don't have manners. And just like, but y'all can just walk around and do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. Whenever you want to do it.
I told you what it was. Self-entitled.
Must be nice. We need to all start feeling entitled.
Definitely.
And you open the door for us and we'll reach over you and not say excuse me. And we'll stand all in the fucking middle of the aisle in the grocery store. And
I do that. I'm guilty.
Oh my God.
I be all in the middle aisle.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Say something.
Say excuse me. Maybe I'll move.
Maybe.
But they won't part them little slivers of lips to say a word.
And I keep rolling in the middle. And they be trying to like squeeze all by the
right. Like, excuse me would get you so much further.
It really
I would easily move my car to the side.
I do it on purpose.
Such a clear path for you.
I do it on purpose. It's kind of fun.
But yeah, it just does something. It makes you hurt inside to say excuse me to someone of color or a minority. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, what is your problem, people? Like, let's just be.
Can't we just all get along?
I'll just be courteous to each other. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, oh God. That's it. Anything petty you have?
So, the only thing petty in my life, I will be short, quick, sweet, so we can say good night.
Short's easy.
Yes, it is.
I love messing with you.
Why? Because I'm 5'4". But
I'm
that's
only
okay.
like 4 inches taller than you.
That's okay.
Which isn't much.
That's okay. We'll take it. So my only pet peeve is I'm a little OCD when it comes to everything having a place. So example, if something belongs in the drawer, I want you to put it back in the drawer. If your shoes belong in the closet, I want you to put your shoes back in the closet. I don't want to step over it and it's still there. It's a huge pet peeve. Just put things back the way I organized it, and you don't have to hear my mouth. Yeah,
I think that's pretty reasonable. Not really petty.
No, I can get petty though.
You get petty with it?
Like, you'll be in the bed sleeping. I'm like, excuse me.
No.
Can you go get your stuff? Because I'm one of them.
Oh my God. I know your son be like, dude.
Yeah, he's like,
get the hell out.
No, you already know how I am.
Oh my God.
Why are your drawers and the socks on the floor? Pick them up. There's a
I
dirty
feel
clothes.
You on that.
There's like 2 feet away. Just put it in the hamper.
I feel you on that.
So yeah, on that note, I'm just OCD when it comes to that. Everything has a place. Everything has a label. Just about. Well, okay, a mental label, not a real label.
Mental label. Like, you just know that
if
I go here, that's where it's supposed to be. So if it's not there, you're like, what the fuck is going on? Who moved it?
Yeah.
What happened to it?
Yeah, I'm one of those. But that's it.
I used to be like that until I had kids, and it would stress me out so bad. Yeah. I still like kind of with my kids, like, pick up your clothes when you get out of the shower, hang your towel up, and put your toothbrush back, and clean the sink out when you spit your toothpaste in there, like all those little minor things. But then it's like, Pick your battles, because that shit was stressing me out.
Yeah.
Trying to be all super perfect all the time when kids are nasty little rodents.
They really are. That is another topic.
For real.
All
Like,
by
oh
itself.
my God. Like,
My
bro.
my 6-year-old, her mind is all over the place. What we did was bought her plastic containers from Walmart because I organized her whole room, like the blocks with the blocks, Barbies with the Barbies, shoes with the shoes. I organized the whole thing. So she tore it all up. And I said, you know what? I just bought containers. I said, you can do what you want. Shove the toys wherever you want. I just don't want to see
Just
it on
put
the
them in
floor.
the containers.
Put
I
'em in
did
the
that
containers.
too, but
Girl.
that doesn't work.
Well, it worked for her. I was just tired because I was going there every night, like putting everything back in the proper drawer. And then I was like, no more. You do
Girl,
what
that's
you want.
too much. Yeah, they got like, it's not like that, but they got like these little
Buckets.
rolling buckets from
Mhm.
IKEA, and it's like all Davian's toy goes here, all Brielle
Yeah.
toys go there, all the
And
books
you're
go
done.
here. But it's still all
No,
over the place.
no, mine know. I'm a little cray when it comes to stuff like that. They know.
I'm just like, I'll just go in there and just toss. I'll just throw all the toys out. That's me. Like, I will throw this shit out
Yeah.
because y'all don't play with it anyway. You
Anyway.
just tossing it around here.
You don't even know it's there.
Hitting the wall with it. And that's what
Mhm.
y'all doing. Y'all not even playing with this stuff. So I would throw it in the trash. And they know I will. I've thrown things in the trash. Like, I don't
Okay.
care if it's new. I bought it. I think you got my $60 worth. Trash.
There you go.
Donated to somebody. Trash. Can't pick it up. Trash. You let the dog eat it. Trash.
Trash.
But you should have picked it up off the floor. So yeah, I definitely, yeah.
Girl, where's that dumpster for that trash section? I mean, you can throw all that stuff in the trash.
We already trashed it.
Some more stuff.
I'm trashing more stuff. Toys. Kids' toys are the devil.
Kids and toys.
I told them grandparents and my mama and then my sisters, like for Christmas, I'm like, do not
No more toys.
get
Clothes,
any toys.
shoes,
Clothes, shoes, underwear, socks, like stuff that they
trust
need, like
fund, bonds,
backpacks and
savings account.
all of that. Like, yeah, like don't you buy another toy. I
No,
swear to
please
God.
Please don't.
Because all I'm going to do is be cussing about it being on the floor. And I'm tired of that. Well, that's us being petty. And we is done with that. So let's go ahead and wrap it up. Follow me on
Oh my God, wrap it up.
all social media according to Star on Twitter and Instagram, and according to Star Podcast on Facebook. Where can they find you, Thaia?
Instagram and Facebook is the same, Thaia Bay Models, and that is ThaiaBey, because most people don't even know how to spell my first name. Don't even get me started.
Girl. Thaia.
Yeah, Thea, Ty.
Thaia.
You want to go on?
Mm, I can
There's
see
only
that.
5 of us in the world, by the way. Okay, I'm done.
5 Thaias.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. We are
Interesting.
special people. So if you say you know me, then you actually know me, or you wanted to know me.
Oh, you're too much. You're still in the petty corner.
Yeah.
Now that you get it.
Whatever.
All
I
right.
mean, I got it. I was just giving you a hard time.
So find her. Thaia Bay Models all together.
Yes.
So ThaiaBey
BEY.
MODELS.
Mhm.
And then
You
what
got
about
it.
your True to You movement page?
Yes. You can also find me on True to You Movement. It's under True to You.
So True
_ movement.
like the 2 Chainz True. True like
And
TRU.
then the number 2, and then the letter U. So True to You Movement.
Yes, follow her page because
Please
she's
do.
awesome.
Yes.
She's fierceness.
So much greatness coming. I'm so excited.
I know, girl. I'm excited for you.
Hey.
Just don't forget the little people.
Oh, I won't. I won't.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.
Bye. Bye.